Could have went to school to be a doctor. Instead, I dropped out, became a baller. Welcome to my channel. I'm Sure You Kitty Mystic, and today's Pick a Card Tarot reading is all about dropping out of school. So if you are considering dropping out of school, or if you have already dropped out of school and you're curious how this decision will affect your life, then this is the video for you. I will be very honest in this tarot reading. If anything comes up that indicates going back to school or completing school will serve you, I will definitely let you know. However, I'm very excited today because I actually am surrounded by a few successful dropouts. So I feel like I am a really good person to do this reading. So my brother, he never actually completed high school. A lot of people told him it was going to screw him over, that he had to go back, that he had to finish it. However, it did not. He is 31 years old. He has a luxury apartment in downtown Vancouver, which is very expensive if you know anything about living here. He is about to be partner in his company, and he's found a job that is very suited to who he is as a person, his personal strengths and interests and everything like that. So he has done very well for himself. My mom was going to university to be a doctor that delivers babies, and she ended up dropping out to start her own company. She did that for a little while, and then she had a few different careers that all kind of offered her medium success. Like, she was just getting by, I think, for the most part, until her mid-30s till early 40s even. She ended up getting a job in the gaming industry, and through that job, she has become very successful, and she does really well for herself now. It definitely came later in life for her. My best friend, she was in university as well, and she had switched, I believe she had switched her degree a couple times, and she was just really miserable there. She was having to take classes that she didn't feel like served her, or that were just a waste of time, or were making her really grumpy. It was taking all of her energy, and, you know, to be honest, I thoroughly encouraged her to drop out. I am a big force in why she left school, because I was watching its effect on her, and I was like, dude, like, this isn't getting you anywhere, and it's just making you miserable. So she dropped out, and now she is a successful Twitch streamer. Her whole life is making jokes and making content and playing games, and even just hanging out and chatting on stream. And she gets to set her own schedule. She gets to live however she wants, and she has a really great life. So she dropped out of university, and for her it was very hard because everyone in her family tried to make her go back to school, tried to make her not leave school. And I'm sure if you've already dropped out, or if you're considering it, you understand how many people will tell you not to. But it can work out for people, and it worked out for her. It worked out for my family members. And the one more story I'm going to tell you is my ex's dad never completed high school. He actually at one point had to be a thief. He did all kinds of random jobs. He was a chicken chaser, all kinds of things, until he started working at a factory that makes envelopes, and he started working on one of the machines. And over time, it has become, he is one of the only people in Canada, I think, they actually fly him around, who is able to fix and operate these machines at full capacity. They're German, and they have like German instructions and everything, so it's very hard to find a Canadian person who understands them. And yeah, because he's been working on them for so long, and because it's aligned to who he is as a person, very mechanically oriented, he is now highly sought after in his industry, and I'm sure he would have never guessed that that would turn out that way, right? So these are just a few people. I hope it helps inspire you and motivates you a little bit to know that your life can still work out, even if you make different decisions than people might expect. And there are lots of famous and successful dropouts. I'm sure you can find all types of stories online. So let's get started with this reading though. So you're going to select one of these figures to select your pile. So for pile 1, you have this Hermit wizard. For pile 2, you have this feminine angel being. And for pile 3, you have a skeleton praying. So pick whichever image you feel drawn to, or you even like the most if you would like to. Feel free to pause the video and take a second to decide, and when you're ready, simply click on the timestamp in the description box to go to your reading. Okay, so welcome pile 1, welcome to your reading. If you selected the Hermit Wizard, you are in the right place. So how will dropping out affect you? So right away we have really good cards. We have 2 2s. So you have the 2 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. 2s very much indicate harmony, compatibility, ease, a situation that works really well for you. So I am seeing for you, pile 1, dropping out could actually be a very harmonious decision. It could make your life significantly easier. Okay, I'm getting with 2 of Pentacles, I feel like you'll be able to juggle your energy better, and this will lead to your success. Your success is not necessarily tied to education. It's tied to potentially physical skills or working with others and kind of more conversation, teamwork style skills. Okay, so take that how it applies. With the 2 of Cups, I feel like this decision to drop out will actually bring you to some people in your life that are really positive influences for you. So it may be a lover, it may be a really deep and compatible friendship, but I am seeing it drawing a person to you that is very significant for your life. With you selecting the Hermit Wizard character, I am feeling like for you, it is very aligned to go your own way in life and to find your own path. You're not necessarily going to find belonging or alignment in the normal way of doing things, you know, high school, college, university, etc. So definitely it is going to positively affect you if you've dropped out or if you're thinking of dropping out. These 2 cards are going to kind of show us 2 different paths, and then from here we'll pull oracle cards to get more messages. So this is if you continue with the decision to drop out. And we have the Empress. So this is a really good card. This is you being comfortable. This is you being happy. All of your needs being met. You feeling really good about yourself as well. I do feel like people will support you in this decision. Okay. As the Empress is very much about receiving and support. And dropping out for you is actually a really fertile ground for you to grow something that works for you, because the Empress is all about fertility. It's all about springtime energies. And tying into this 2 of Pentacles here, I feel like you may even be the type to start your own job or to be a consultant of sorts as well with this double energy here. So we'll pull more cards along this line, but we'll see if you decided to go back to school or to complete school, how would this serve you? And we have the Knight of Wands. So for you, staying at school is not necessarily a bad idea. It will give you a lot of energy and direction. Okay, so I do feel like you'll be able to very quickly go a certain way if you stick with school. That is making sense. So let's pull some more oracle cards to find out more about how dropping out will affect you or would affect you. What do the shaman cards have to say? These cards can be a little bit more intense. So, Spirit of Initiation. So I feel like it is a really good thing for you. It will start a new path. And the Companion. Okay, so this is definitely confirming what we have here with the 2 of Cups. Is dropping out will actually lead you to a companion, to someone who is very compatible to your energy, to someone who will end up being very significant in your life. This could be a lover, this could be a friend, this could be someone that you're going to work with, but it will bring you towards a companion. And with the spirit of initiation, I feel like for you, dropping out is something that will start a fire within you to find your own way. Okay, so I do feel like staying in school or completing school might give you a path that's sort of easy to follow, that's quick, that makes sense. But dropping out will initiate you into your true desires. It will initiate you into finding your true path, and the path that serves you the most. So let's see a little bit more what we can find out here about dropping out and how it will affect you. The gem. The gem, the destroyer, and the crone. So with these energies, what I'm getting is you already have a lot of wisdom from experience. Okay? You're someone who will learn the most out of doing things, especially physically with your hands, experiencing things for yourself. That is where you will get the skills that are going to serve your highest success. Not so much books, not so much information that other people give you, okay? With the gem and the destroyer, it will definitely shake your life, okay? It will definitely, it may just destroy, like, straight up going to school, but it will cause a kind of destructive force in your life. You might find certain friendships fall away that weren't real friendships. You might face a little bit of drawback from your family or from people that are close to you. However, with the gem, I do really feel like this will help you to find what about you can really lead to your success. This will help you to find the true gem of who you are, okay? The true, unique, special things that you have to bring to this table, right? Everyone has, what is it called when you do those tests and it's like, not that you can answer. When you do those tests to like see what kind of jobs you can have. Hopefully the word comes to me. But everyone has the things that they're going to be good at, has the path that they're aligned for. I do feel like your path will come from dropping out. It isn't something that requires a formal education. It isn't something that requires a school. Of course, take this how it resonates. Take it as confirmation, right? Going to school will still benefit you. You're not someone where it'll really take away from you. So let's see what else we can find about any messages about dropping out or how it will affect you. Okay, so this is really going to help you become a new person. So for destroyer, I am also getting the energy of destroying who you were before. Okay, it's going to have a serious effect on your life if you drop out or if you've already dropped out. It will change things for you. It'll help you become a completely new person here. And with protect, all that is good. I feel like this energy that you're protected in this decision. Okay, you'll be okay. You'll be safe. You'll be able to find a way to make it work. And I do see a way of making it work that is really harmonious, that is fun, that is easy for you to juggle. This is a really good card when it comes to career, finances, and success, because it means being on top of things. It means being really balanced between work and life. And so I am seeing really good things for you. We're going to pull some of these tarot cards just to see if there's anything that you need to know. And then probably just wrap up the reading because it seems straightforward, hey? So is there anything my pile ones need to know? Okay, so we have all major arcana, which is honestly pretty cool for you guys, mostly in reverse. So you have the Temperance in reverse, the Fool in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, and then the High Priestess straight up. So I'll show you the cards as well, just in case you want to see. So with these two cards, followed by the Chariot in reverse, what I'm really seeing here is don't make this decision extreme or rash, okay? It doesn't need to be an immediate quit. It doesn't need to be like a highly heated or emotional decision. There's time for you to be patient with it. With the Chariot in reverse, I really do feel like you want to check in with your intuition here, okay? The High Priestess is telling me your inner knowing knows the way. So if you're feeling really angry one day or just fed up and you're like, this is the day I quit, this is the day I drop out, it's probably not the best day. You want to do this, you want to make this choice from an emotionally balanced place, from a place of inner certainty. That way it'll be much less stressful for you and you'll find a lot more ease in shifting to finding your own path. Either way, though, I do see it working out really well for you if this is the choice that you've made or the choice that you're feeling like making. If things feel a little bit chaotic at first, trust the process, okay? It's bound to be that way for a short period of time. Like I said, a lot of people reach success later in life, so don't stress out if things don't happen immediately, right? We're in a very immediate world nowadays, but things can take a little bit of time. They're definitely going to work out for you. This is what I'm seeing. So let me know what you think in the comments if you want to. Check out other videos in my channel. I don't know, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck. I hope you have a great life. And I'll see you in the next reading. You can always get a private reading from me if you feel called to do so. The link is in the description box below. Welcome to your reading pile 2. So first we have some tarot cards, and then I'll pull more oracle cards as it seems fit as the reading unfolds. So to start it off, we have these two cards for how will dropping out affect you. So right here you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Death card. Actually, I'm going to put them here. Maybe you can see them a little bit better. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Death card. So what I'm seeing for you is that dropping out will definitely feel like a loss. Okay, you may experience a period of grief. You may experience a kind of dark night of the soul from the experience of dropping out, okay? Or if you've already dropped out, that could be what you're experiencing now or you're going to experience. This is very transforming, okay? This is making you a new person, right? On the other side of death, you are always reborn as a new person. You know, it's all about that energy of rising from the ashes like a phoenix, etc. So if you do experience a period of darkness, a period of heaviness, a period of grief, know that there is light on the other side, okay? In this Death card, this is one of the things that is very important, is that you can see the sun and these jewels in the background. There is light on the other side of death. However, I do find that this decision will be very emotionally hard for you. You may need a time of rest, a time of grieving, a time to recuperate. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it will slow down your success to drop out, or if you've already dropped out, you may find that it slows down your success. So now we're going to find out. Over here we have if you continue with this decision to drop out, and this card is if you go back to school. So we'll see the different choices before we pull oracle cards. So if you continue with the decision to drop out, you have the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles here. So what I'm seeing is you will have a very good plan, and there are many opportunities available for you. Okay, so if you do continue with this decision to drop out, well, it may be emotionally hard and feel slow at first, or you may be going through that now, and that's why you're drawn to this video. There is going to be things like Ten of Pentacles is all about opportunities, being surrounded by really, really good opportunities, okay? Financial abundance, choices and options. So you will be surrounded by these, okay? And you will have a really good plan, something is going to come your way that you're going to be able to kind of charge towards very fast. This air energy is swift. So after this period of slowness, this period of darkness and healing that you experience here, you will be able to very quickly move towards something that suits you, that works for you, that benefits you, and gives you like material success, material wealth, okay? So I am seeing for you, if you continue with this decision, it'll be like on the other side of a little bit of darkness, you will find what you're looking for, okay? And now if you decide to go back to school, we have the Two of Wands. Okay, so for you, both the decisions are kind of good. If you decide to go back to school, if you decide to complete school, you will have a sense of freedom. I'm getting like for you, potentially it's the way you've been raised or the society you've been raised in. It will really hurt your self-esteem, or it really does hurt your self-esteem to drop out. You may be someone who's been told like never quit or never give up, and that's why you kind of have to go through this death. So I do feel like completing school or going back to school will make you feel more kind of self-esteem in that way. You'll feel proud of yourself. You'll feel like you've done, you feel like you've made the choice that makes other people happy. You will be able to find something that is inspiring for you and that makes you feel free and works with who you are. So we'll look a little bit deeply into both these options, because for you it's really balanced. I do feel like whether you drop out or you don't drop out, you will be able to make things work for yourself. So let's see, we'll pull cards for each side. What do my pile twos, need to know about dropping out? Okay, so yes, you're definitely going to be frustrated at first. So that's totally fine. Just prepare yourself for it, okay? When the frustration comes up, know that it's going to pass. Know that this is just, you know. And we have Hunter of Honor. Yeah, so it's pretty much your reputation, what you feel is honorable, how you think people are seeing you and reading you. That's what's really going to take the hit. That's what's going to make you feel frustrated, okay? But like I said, you're going to find what you're looking for, so don't worry about if it's going to work out for you. Just know that it'll be a little bit more emotionally difficult. Sometimes, though, these emotionally difficult decisions really serve us, right? Because, like I said, with death, it's very transforming. You become a new person through these challenges. So, yeah, if you're ready for them, go for it, is what I think. And then we'll see, staying in school, we have Dancer of Fear. Okay, so I'm getting if you do decide to stay in school or go back to school, it is coming more from fear. Fear of failure, potentially. Fear of how other people are seeing you. And Shaman of Reflection. Okay, so you will find a way. You know, there will be a path that works with you for completing school. Just know that if you do feel drawn towards this choice, it's mostly coming from the place that is fearful. Personally, like, I highly recommend you always make your own decisions based off, no matter what I say, always make the decision that feels right for you. But personally, I have decided that I do not want to live my life out of fear. I make choices based off what I want, and if I'm finding that a choice is scary, I don't necessarily steamroll the part of me that is scared, but I don't make choices based off fear. I make choices based off what I want, based off what I desire, based off what I perceive to be my highest good. So if you want my opinion here, that's what I would do. I would not make the fear-based decision to go back to school. However, if you do, it will serve you. It will make you feel free. It'll make you feel good. Like, both ways are going to work out for you. So don't worry too much about that. So let's see what else we can get for you here. So we have your talents will impress and focus on the now. Okay, so there are things that you are really talented at, that you are skilled at, that are actually going to be impressive enough for you to work off of. For some of you, that may very much being like a performer or something like that. For others, if your talent could just be talking to people, right? Communication could be your talent, and that will serve you in a way where you will find a job that works really well with your way of speaking to people. So whatever you're talented at, or whatever is just natural and easy to you, is actually very marketable and will help you to be successful. There will be lots of opportunities for you to impress people with your talents and for you to use what you're good at. And with this card, focus on the now. This is a very important message to not think about how other people see you or how things are going to be when you're dead. Okay? Ozymandias is a king. He had a giant empire, basically, and it has this plaque that's like, look upon all ye, my massive empire, and be scared, right? But all around this plaque is ruins. It's a completely destroyed empire. There's basically nothing there but desert. And the point of this story with Ozymandias is that no matter how great you are in life, no matter how impressive or, how much you satisfy other people's wants and needs, when you're dead, it's all going to be gone. It's all going to disappear at some point. It's all going to be forgotten and turned to dust eventually. So, with that being said, focus on what feels right to you now. Focus on what would make you happy now. Focus on what you need now. Okay? That is most important here for making your decision. So we'll see if there's anything else you need to know from these oracle cards. Okay, we have the bridge, we have time, and the riddle. Okay. So that's kind of a trippy spread for you here. The bridge, time, and riddle. So I feel like you will be in time connected to the right things. Okay? Kairos means those moments when time kind of stands still and our perception of time gets all weird. So that makes me feel like at first, if you haven't dropped out yet, or if it's recent, things will feel like they're moving really slow. You might have a period of confusion where you're not really sure where to go or what to do. You will find your way, okay? You will be connected to your path with this bridge energy. This period of time, this riddle is helping you to find out who you are and what you really want. Okay? It's helping you to really unearth those talents that are going to serve you in this life. So we're going to pull just a couple more tarot cards, see if there's anything you need to know, and then we'll wrap up the reading. Okay, so you're strong enough to face the uncertainty that is coming your way. With the Seven of Swords, that can often indicate unseen circumstances, hidden enemies, things such as that. But you have it followed by the Strength card. Okay? So I am seeing you being brave enough and courageous enough to make the decision that is right for you. Sometimes for some of us, it takes a lot of bravery to go back to school. So if that is the decision that you want to make, I definitely don't want to, tell you that's a bad idea. But yes, you definitely have what it takes to start this new path. With the Ace of Swords here, I'm seeing clear communication. I'm seeing a really strong and powerful idea. And this is a new beginning, right? So this is a new way. And this is a way that you will be victorious with. I'll pull one more card. Like, I'm getting just raw strength. Like, you have it in you to overcome whatever obstacles may come your way through making this decision. And then we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So if you're fearing poverty, if you're fearing not having enough money, if you're fearing lack, most of that is coming from your mindset. When Five of Pentacles is in reverse here, it indicates that it is mostly your mind. It is mostly the fear of loss, and that there is actually a lot of chance for you to recover what has been lost, okay? For you to come back from those moments of poverty, lack, or just straight up not having what you want, okay? So I am seeing things, anything that you've lost, anything that has felt like a great sacrifice in whatever choice you're making, it will be returned to you. It will be recovered. So this is what I'm seeing for you, pile 2. Let me know how you felt in the comments if you want to. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you the best. Check out my private readings. The link is in the description box below, and I'll see you in the next video. Welcome, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's find out how dropping out will affect you and all the kind of details. So first we're going to look at these tarot cards, and then I'll pull oracle cards as the reading unfolds on camera for you. So right away, for how dropping out is going to affect you or is affecting you, is I feel like it is actually turning you into a really powerful creator. The Magician here represents a being, oh, and you have 2 major arcana, nice. So the Magician here represents a being who has all the ingredients necessarily to create the life that they want and create the things that they want in life. So I am seeing that you already have what it takes to make the life that you desire, to make the life that is in your heart. With the Emperor in reverse, I'm seeing specifically that this decision, may be very difficult for a father figure of yours or a male role model to accept. Okay, so the biggest challenge for you will be an older male or masculine being being very hard on you. I am getting kind of like an aggressive behavior, especially at first. I'm getting them being very demanding, very bossy. So that is the hurdle that you will have to overcome, is that there is someone who is very in their ego, who very much wants you to live the way that they want you to live, and they might not be able to respect your decision immediately. So we'll pull more cards to kind of see more about this situation, but that's what I'm seeing to start the reading. So these 2 cards here, this one is indicate if you continue with this choice to drop out, and this one is if you decide to go back to school or to complete school. So if you continue with the decision, ooh, interesting, and you have the Emperor upright. So that is some really, really cool synchronicity here. So if you continue with this decision, sorry, I'm getting excited. I do see that you will be able to impress and turn over the opinion of this figure who is going to be difficult on you. I do also see that if you continue with your decision to drop out, that you will find a place for you that is very aligned to who you are. You may actually even become a boss. There are a lot of people who drop out and end up starting their own company and then becoming successful, or end up getting leadership positions. I do see you being in control or in charge of other people at work. I do see you being in a position of leadership. So if you drop out, you'll be able to turn this person's ideas about you around, and you will be able to create a successful life for you. You definitely have what it takes to make it work. Okay, and then this is if you decide to go back to school or to continue with school. So we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So the Queen of Swords in reverse can very much indicate a person who is only learning what they know from books or from other people, who has very little personal experience. So I'm getting, if you do decide to go back to school or to complete school, you'll very much be filling your head with other people's knowledge and other people's wisdom. So part of what is setting you aside here, that is making you capable of being this emperor and this leader, is that you have your own ideas. You have your own way of doing things. You have wisdom from your own experiences. That is what will actually lead to your leadership position. With the Queen of Swords in reverse, I see you being, funnily enough, if you continue with school or decide to go back to school, I see you being very dogmatic in your approach to other people, very set in your ways, doing things the way that you've been told, to do them and very much conforming to whatever you are taught in school. Okay? So we'll look a little bit more. It doesn't necessarily indicate that you won't be successful. You may find yourself in a consulting position or even a position that involves lots of knowledge, data entry, lots of books, something of that sort. However, you just won't be bringing as much newness to the table, which makes a lot of sense, right? So we'll see what else you need to know about dropping out. What do the cards have to say for you? To you. Hunter of conflict. Okay, so definitely going back to the first idea here, that it will make someone in your life angry with you. It will cause conflict with other people. So the most difficult part of dropping out for you is going to be facing others. I understand that is definitely a challenge to go against what people want for you. However, you also have the Shaman of Birth, which indicates that you will be a completely new person. You will be creating who you are. You will be birthing your true self into this world. Okay, so the conflict may very well be worth it to you. Of course, at the end of the day, it's up to you to make that decision based off what feels right for you. And then with the Queen of Swords here, let's see in reverse. Let's see if there's anything that you need to know about going back to school or completing school. And we have the Shaman of Stars. Okay, so I do get that there will be options and choices available to you that you like. Okay, so going to school will provide you with nice options, nice career opportunities that you're happy with the Shaman of Stars. So both choices will serve you at the end of the day. Don't feel like, one of them is going to end up with you in ruin by any means, okay? One of them is just going to cause a little bit more interpersonal conflict, which it's up to you if you're down for that. I don't mind pissing people off sometimes, but I know some people do. So let's see what else you need to know from these oracle cards about dropping out of school. The Mirror. Okay, interesting. So I'm getting this person, the Pilgrim and the Flame. Okay, so we'll start with the Mirror. What I'm getting is this person that you have conflict with about dropping out is mirroring to you an aspect of yourself. They are actually representing an aspect of yourself that is unsure, that maybe is scared or feels threatened by the decision of going your own way and figuring out your life without school. So try to see this person as a mirror. Try to see them as a reflection of a part of you, and that will make the conflict much easier, okay? It'll also make them much easier to understand, rather than seeing this person against you and fighting with you and trying to be, I do get they may try to be authoritative or they might be very dominant. Rather than seeing all those negatives, try to accept this person as a reflection of a piece of you that might be scared or might be threatened by this choice, because it is a big choice. And a lot of people will tell you that there is only one way to do things, that you must complete school, and then you must complete more school, and become a doctor or a lawyer, and those are the only ways to be successful. And the truth is they are not correct, right? The proof is in the pudding. There are plenty of people that have proven this wrong. So try to see this person as a piece of you, as a mirror to ease the conflict. And then you have the Pilgrim and the Flame. So I'm seeing for you, you may find it very beneficial to go on a trip of sorts, or you may have a trip or a journey in your future that really ignites what you're going to do in this life, that ignites the idea. So don't worry if you don't know your path right away, if things aren't figured out immediately. I am getting like a really important trip, a really valuable journey is what is going to lead you to your path, is what's going to lead you to your inner motivation and your inner powers and talents. Okay, so we'll pull just a couple more cards and then wrap up the reading. See if there's anything else you need to know about dropping out. Prioritize joy. Okay, so that is such a nice that is such a nice card to get for you. Pick the option that makes you feel joyful. Pick the option that brings you joy. Okay, make joy your priority when you're making this decision. Don't make what other people think of you or want from you. Don't make success and money. Make joy your priority. Okay, that is what's going to serve you here. And we'll see what else comes through from these tarot cards. Is there anything else that you need to know? Wheel of Fortune! Were you the one? No, you have the Magician. Someone else got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. That would be crazy if you had both of them doubled. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have Temperance in reverse. And we have the Queen of Wands. So you can definitely make it work. I feel like for you, it may even be your destiny to go your own way or to drop out in one way or another. Because you do have this Wheel of Fortune card. I do see that you have really good karma, that things are going in your favor, that if you're drawn to make this choice, it's for a good reason, okay? With the Temperance in reverse, like, it may feel extreme. It may cause extreme circumstances in your life, but this Queen of Wands here is showing that you're going to be very on top of it, okay? The Queen of Wands is determined, she is joyful, and she is able to look after everything that needs to be done, okay? She's on top of her game. So I'm seeing your determination and your joy. If you put joy as the most important thing, you will find a place in this world. You will find your place in this world if you drop out. You do not have to worry about being lost or confused for too long. You will find your way, okay? I do feel like it will be beneficial to your life, okay? So this is what I'm seeing for you, Pile 3. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you thought in the comments. And check out my private readings in the description box below. I will see you in the next video. Bye!